When Lila Carter moved into her grandmother's old house, she discovered an unusual rule tucked into a welcome note: never cover the mirror. Chuckling to herself, she dismissed it as just another one of those quirky old superstitions that people cling to. After all, mirrors are just reflections, right? But little did she know, the massive, floor-to-ceiling mirror at the end of the dark hallway would soon unravel a mystery that would challenge everything she thought she knew about reality. What harm could a little glass do? As Lila would soon find out, everything changed when she gazed too long into its depths. The mirror was imposing an ancient relic that towered over Lila, its silver backing faded and tarnished with time. From the moment she stepped into the dimly lit hallway, she could feel its strange presence. Most people might have felt uneasy, but Lila shrugged it off, too focused on settling in. She had a life to build, friends to see, and adventures to have. But soon, curiosity would lead her to something altogether unsettling. It began innocently enough. Lila was lounging on her couch, a book in hand, when she yawned just a mundane moment of her day. But when she glanced at her reflection, it yawned too, only a second later. A chill ran through her, but she waved it away as a trick of tiredness. The next day, while chatting with her best friend Jenna over coffee, she spilled her experience. "Your mirror's glitching? Maybe it's haunted." Jenna laughed, thinking it was just another one of Lila's stories meant to entertain. But for Lila, it felt more than just a joke. It felt like an omen. That night, drawn by an unseen force, Lila found herself sitting in front of the mirror, staring intently. Hours passed, but nothing happened until midnight. Suddenly, she turned her head to the side, and the reflection remained eerily still, its eyes fixated ahead. The sudden realization hit her. It wasn't mimicking her moves, it was watching. In an instant, a cold smile crept across its face. But Lila didn't return the gesture. Fear gripped her as she slowly backed away, yet the reflection stayed put, grinning with a chilling coldness that sent shivers down her spine. Panicking, Lila rushed to Mrs. Darnell, the ancient neighbor who lived next door. The moment the door creaked open, Mrs. Darnell's pale face sent a wave of dread through Lila. "You saw it, didn't you?" she whispered, and Lila could only nod. The old woman's eyes widened with understanding and fear. "You shouldn't have looked too long. It learns," she cautioned, sending chills down Lila's spine. Desperate for answers, Lila listened as Mrs. Darnell described the mirror's dark history. That mirror doesn't reflect, it remembers, and once it knows you, it wants to become you. With each word, the weight of the world seemed heavier on Lila's shoulders. After returning home, she knew she had to cover the mirror. With great determination, she taped it shut and moved furniture in front of it, as if trying to barricade the encroaching evil. But the next morning brought a bizarre jolt of horror. The cloth she had draped so meticulously was gone. The tape was peeled, the furniture rearranged, and there it stood, the mirror uncovered and mocking her once more. Once again, that chilling smile awaited her, and she felt paralyzed, unable to look away. It was as though the reflection had a life of its own. Then, in an unexpected twist, Lila's reflection lifted its hand and waved, but she remained utterly still. Instinct kicked in, and in a hurry, she grabbed her phone to record what was happening. In the video, she saw it. Her reflection moved first, leading her, as if it were the puppeteer and she the marionette. Heart-racing, she watched in disbelief as it spoke, the words chillingly familiar. "You stared too long, Lila. Now I know how to be you." Suddenly, the mirror turned rippling and fluid like water as a haunting hand reached through. Desperately, Lila backed away, but she knew it was too late. The lights flickered ominously, the air thickened and chilled, and she knew that the mirror's power was inevitable. And in the hallway, the mirror stood silent, waiting as only one Lila walked past it now. Eerily, she wore a smile that wasn't hers. What had become of Lila? The transformation was complete, and as she wandered away from the mirror, a new sinister presence filled the hallway. The girl who once stood before the glass had vanished, leaving behind a chilling mystery. The echo of her laughter faded as the mirror remained a dormant observer, forever hungry. What darkness had it consumed, and was there any hope left for the real Lila? The viewers are left to ponder, what lies within their own reflections? Have you ever felt that eerie connection when gazing into a mirror? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this tale of the unknown, Like, subscribe, and share to keep the stories of the mysterious alive. You never know what might linger just beyond the glass.